Today on CritiX Talk, we're talking San Diego Comic-Con, baby.
2019.
That's right.
50th anniversary. Let's go.
Let's get it. Welcome to CritiX Talk. I am, as always, one of your hosts, Migz Miguel, alongside the one and only Klep. Yo, Klep, what's up, brother?
What's going on?
How you doing, man?
Yo, I'm feeling overwhelmed.
Yeah, it's been a big week.
Yeah, it's been a hectic but fun, exciting, new, fresh journey of a week.
Yes, it's been a huge week, and tons of news this week, Klep. Like I said in the beginning of the show, we're doing the whole episode on everything that came out of San Diego. That's right, the Comic-Con this year. Klep, man, you were one of the lucky few that got invited to come out there and cover it for the peoples, bro.
Absolutely. Shout out to Comic Crusaders, my man Al Mega, who was alongside me for the whole trip. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for him, critics would not be able to be in that building.
Yeah, Klep, shout him out, man. Where can they find Al Mega? And check out his podcast, man.
ComicCrusaders.com, man. His podcast, Undercover Capes, man. These guys, they do what we do, but they do it for just strictly comics, and they do a bit of entertainment news too, and they do a little bit of movie stuff. So you guys definitely should check them out when you check us out. We have them in the link on our website.
We are critics.com.
If you go into the Critics podcast section,
you
see Undercover Capes podcast there.
Shout out Al Mega, man.
But yeah, man.
You guys out there just everywhere, huh?
We came, we saw, and
you conquered?
I mean, we did our best. We did our best.
Yo, that's a lot of ground to cover, right? Because, like, I was watching it on TV and on the internet like the rest of the critics out there. You know, I wasn't as lucky as you, Klep. But tell me, bro, tell me the whole experience, man. Like, when did you get in? How's the crowd? Like, how's the hype level for these things?
Like, this is the big show. This is the biggest thing in pop culture.
Yeah.
And like when they say it, you kind of take it in and you hear it. You're like, oh yeah, it's San Diego Comic-Con. I always wanted to be there. I want to go sometime in my life. It's on the bucket list. But when you're actually there, when you actually get there, it is unexplainable. Nothing like it. It is the greatest show on earth.
Klep, now you saying that, bro, but like I am a Comic-Con, like, I'm an experienced kid, you know. I've been to my Comic-Cons around the Northeast, right? Like more than my fair share. How do you compare those to some of the ones that you and I have attended in the past?
So it's a little bit different because, like I tell people, we're on the other side of the fence. We go in as press, we go in to cover these events, take photographs, interviews, panels, that kind of thing. It's different from the customer experience overall.
Yeah.
But being at other cons and being able to, you know, cover these events and do the interviews and things like that, this is still probably 10 levels higher than what we've ever done.
Even than New York?
Even New York. And
Bro,
New
but
York
New
is done
York's
by the
huge,
same company.
Repop.
They do the same. They do New York.
Yeah.
But this one here is so intense.
Everybody was there,
So
Klep.
much going on at the same time that you can never have a dull moment here. I recommend once in your life. Disney World, bucket list, scratch it off. Go see San Diego Comic-Con. Take the family and go because it is unlike anything you will ever experience in your life. I promise you.
Yo.
And it's not even. We're not even just talking like the convention hall itself. Like we're talking about this thing is so big that the entire city gets involved. We're talking 10 blocks out.
Oh yeah?
From the convention center, 10 blocks out, is Comic-Con.
Yo, Klep, how was it being around your peers out there, man? People that, like, are so into this same community, right? Like, people that live this comic book, people that live this entertainment life, Klep. Like, did you feel like you were home?
It puts things in perspective. It lets you know that there are more of us than there are of you. And you know what I mean when I say that.
Nah, them out there, they're one of us, bro, because that's the only reason they watch this video.
Literally, you watch this entire city embrace this culture. You have bars who had themes all weekend, theme nights. Like, there was one bar we went to, I can't remember the name of it, but it was Stranger Things was the theme.
Oh.
And they had the Mind Flayer.
Chips Ahoy, kid?
Everyone was dressed as Chips Ahoy, Scoops Ahoy.
Scoops Ahoy?
That was the number one cosplay during the weekend. Yeah? Everyone was Scoops Ahoy.
How many Robins, how many Joes? I mean,
Steve's,
yeah.
Probably, if I could count, maybe I probably saw about 7 or 8. And that's just the ones that I saw.
How about I was expecting to see a lot of the clones from us. Did we see a lot of the
I saw one
of the Tether?
I saw one family dressed as the Tethered. I'm trying to think. I mean, other than that, it was Spider-Man, of course. A lot of Venom,
always a popular choice.
A lot of Deadpools.
Always, yeah.
But for the most part, the Scoops Ahoy was the number one cosplay, I would say, for the weekend, because everyone was dressed in that cosplay. Oh, and there was a couple of Camp Nowheres. So
Camp Nowheres?
Yeah,
Justin's little vestie.
Yeah, so I mean, dude, what an experience!
I bet, Klep. I bet.
Some TV studios took over nightclubs, took over bars. Shout out to Impact Theory, which is they created Steve Aoki's comic book Neon Future. They invited Al and I to come out and party with them in their VIP exclusive.
Oh, so that's what that your story, right?
Yeah. It was an exclusive invite only thing, and it was amazing. We had a great time. We met some really cool people, some artists, some writers, creators. And,
look at this guy,
dude. It was just a fun time. Like, very industry, very professional, and just nonstop. There was always something to do.
All right, Klep. So I gotta ask you, bro, because all these cons I've been to, there's just one thing they don't have that, I've always seen on TV and on the internet, on the coverage of these things, and I've always been curious. And I'm talking about the infamous Hall H, bro, where everything goes down. I know you were there. So break down the atmosphere for me a little bit. Talk to me. How do you even get into a place like this?
So I'm not gonna. I was a little nervous at first when when we were going, because Hall H, of course, is where Marvel Studios always announces their big announcements. And I was like, well, we're going to San Diego, but are we going to be able to get into Hall H?
Yeah, because I heard you have to camp the night before.
Fortunately for press, things are a little differently.
Oh.
But as a customer, there were people camped there all week.
Yeah.
And I'm talking like from Wednesday on, there were people like literally sitting on the lawn. There's a tent there that they have.
To get to Hall H?
To get into Hall H. Now,
for the Marvel panel, or like you get into Hall H and like, yo, this is where I live for the next 3 days?
So we know it was for the Marvel panel.
Yes.
Now, the way it works is every day there's an itinerary. There's a schedule. So there's a Thursday, first day, Friday, next day, Saturday, next day. People are camped out front for the Marvel panel, which takes place on Saturday. So that means that during the week, there's other things happening in there, but nobody really wants to go in.
So basically, you just like stay in line.
You stay in line. Now,
you hold the line.
You hold the line.
You hold the door.
Now, on Saturday, when you know that the Marvel panel is going to happen, it was like 5 in the afternoon or something like that, West Coast time. So people are camped out there. They start opening the door for Hall H around 10:30 in the morning. Now, the rule is once you're in,
you can't leave.
You cannot leave.
You can't go to the bathroom,
that goes for press as well. You're in, you don't leave.
Yo, we're locking the door behind you.
So people end up going in there from 10:30 in the morning, and they stay there until the Marvel panel is over with. And I witnessed that. I witnessed people. That's 11 hours.
Absolutely,
people in there for 11 hours, because even after the Marvel panel, Kevin Smith came out to do his thing, and people were still there sitting.
Yo, tell me something, though. After the 11 hours of wait, right? How's the excitement level from the people? Because, like, it's got to be draining.
Oh, well, during, it's like a fucking rock concert. Like, I legit felt like I was watching
Metallica just shred,
or like a rap cut, like Kanye West was on stage or some shit.
Red and Meth just like doing their thing.
Very exhilarating. Like
it's
the best experience you could ever experience at an event. And then afterwards, you start like winding down, man. You just really start feeling it. Like, damn, wow, I waited all that time and I got what I wanted, and now I'm ready for bed.
Yeah,
dude, Saturday was probably the most.
So you felt like Frodo at the end of the trilogy. You're like, it's over, it's done.
Yeah, it was definitely draining afterwards. And then you realize, you're like, wow, I spent my entire day in this place.
Yeah,
like, I didn't even bother going to look anywhere else. I didn't go to that one.
Klep's like, I didn't even get hungry.
I didn't. I literally sat in this place the whole day just so I could see this panel, and it was worth it, man. It was definitely worth it. I saw the Russos.
Yeah, I saw you were like right there,
man.
bro, with Anthony. Joe was nearby as well.
Still kicking myself in the ass. I didn't even walk up to them because they were chilling. No one was around them. I could have walked up to them easily and be like, "Hey, let's get a flick." Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I took the higher road.
As we should sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Yo, Klep, but honestly, it seems like you did a bunch of cool stuff. You saw a bunch of amazing stuff while you were out there. My question to you is, real quick, what was your favorite thing you saw?
Wow.
Yeah, just, it doesn't have to be your, like, give me, like, your top 5 or something. You know, I'm not trying to put you on the spot, bro.
All right, I'll tell you this, because anyone that knows me, I would easily say the Marvel panel.
Yeah, that's why you're rocking the shirt right now.
But no, that's not going to be my favorite. My favorite thing was watching this community of people come together in such an enormous way. Positive, no drama, not one fight, not anything. There were police everywhere patrolling, but you know what? The police were enjoying themselves too. This place looked like this is something that happens every year. Like, to us, it's grand.
Yeah.
To them, it's community. It's local. It helps their city thrive. And you see that. It feels like when you go to the Cape during the summer. Everyone there, this is their summer routine. This is this is what they do every year. Every year in San Diego, they know, and this is what they do. And they're very welcoming. So many people on the street. Like, it looked like Mardi Gras. Like, I'm not even lying. When I tell you 10 blocks out from this place.
Like, party's still going.
You just want to walk. You want to park your car and you just want to be
So essentially, if you're in San Diego, you don't even need to get into the hall, right? Like, you don't even need to get into the building, because if you just walk in the vicinity, you'll experience Comic-Con.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Like, that's extra. Like, buying tickets to actually go to the show or go to the exhibit halls and and go to the vendors, that's extra. But
so you're saying the magic so much it overflows.
Yeah, if you're a fan of people and you like to mix and mingle and have good food and drinks and party, like, literally there's people dancing on the streets. Like, there was Sci-Fi had a karaoke bus that was circling the block. Yeah. So, like, you get on top of the bus, had the Sci-Fi logo on the side. People were doing karaoke right on top.
You surf the truck?
Well, you know what I mean. Like,
you're doing the Teen Wolf Surfing USA.
No, it's like a tour bus.
Let me find out, bro.
It's a tour bus, and on top of the bus, there was people seated, and they were doing the karaoke.
Yeah,
who else was there? Conan was there, of course.
Oh man, yo,
Conan was there.
My favorite late night host.
So he does his show. Live from Comic-Con every week, and he was there, and there was the theater that he does it out was right there in the block. Like, it's right there in the block. Like, you turn the corner, it's right there. Dude, it's Hollywood's definitely in the building when it comes to Comic-Con.
And it felt like it, huh?
Yeah.
That's awesome, Klep. But in this infamous whole H, man, I'm sure you saw many, many things. And one of the things I know you saw for a fact is the CBS All Access Star Trek panel, bro. And I saw they released some very big reveals, right? We saw our first look at the newest iteration of Star Trek. That's right, Captain Picard. Jean-Luc Picard.
Who was in the building.
Sir.
Who was there?
Patrick Stewart's coming back for another run. And no one's more excited about this than Migz, because, I'm a Trekkie for real, kid. Don't test me. Yeah, I seen the trailer, man. The
trailer's pretty badass.
Yeah, and it hits you in the feels, too.
They bring everyone back.
They bring a lot of people. I saw Seven was in this, which, she was in Deep Space Nine, but that's regardless. I want to see what they go with this. And I have an idea in my mind just because, like I said, Trekkie for real. But it hits you in the feels, bro, because, like, the first thing you see is this family farm, bro, in France.
Woo! How little Thanos feel?
Yeah, it did. It really did. Like, you can't see honestly, it's crazy how you can't see a farm these days and not think of the intergalactic, the Mad Titan, right? That's crazy, Klep. But let's get into the Star Trek panel, Klep, because like I saw some things, right? I saw that epic trailer. What else did you see, man?
I just saw that the fandom was still alive. Like I said, I was there. I was like a fly on the wall. Yeah. I'm not really a Trekkie. I'm more of a Star Wars guy, but I was there for the Marvel panel.
I'm not going to beef with you about that.
Yeah, I know, whatever. But I was there just kind of living through the eyes of the Hall H fans, 7,000 strong. And it's good to see that this, not even just for the franchise itself, because we know that's not going anywhere, but for Picard's character, people are like,
oh yeah, we love him.
For this.
Excited
for this.
Bro, you don't understand. Like, as the next generation, bro, I was gonna say it's my favorite, but like, man, Deep Space Nine was so good. But no, this is right up there, and like you said, the nostalgia, bro. Everybody loves Sir Patrick Stewart.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna go out and say it, bro. Like this dude's been in franchises on top of franchises,
about that too.
And like, bro, we love it. We love it all, right? Like, you can't see him and not think of Professor Xavier, right?
Yeah.
It's at that point. And, like, if you're a Trekkie like me, man, like, Jean-Luc Picard was the captain of captains. Like, I know a lot of people are going to say Kirk. And I watched some of Kirk's adventures, but, my boy is Jean-Luc.
So what are you most excited about seeing in this new Patrick Stewart?
Man, honestly, so from what I've heard, he's going to go, he's not joining Starfleet. From what I've heard, he's going to be out there on his own, and he's going to try to put together his own, his new, because like now he doesn't have the backup of the Federation, you know what I'm saying? So like he's going to have to make friends with some people, maybe some shady characters in order to, bankroll his operations. And like from what I heard, it's like something like really crazy happens, and like it just it's kind of like Michael and the Godfather. Yeah, it's just like when you were out, they pull you back in type of situation. So yeah, that's what's happening with him. So am I right? Did you see some of this? Can you confirm? Can you deny some of these things?
We didn't get a clip or anything. We just kind of got just the trailer what we got. And from what I got from it, I was like, I knew it was like going to be a new team, but then he went back to go get some older members of the team.
Yeah,
but the cyborg.
I saw Data. Yeah. Data was there. Brent Spinner, you guys.
He comes out too. He came out too.
Oh yeah, he came bro. Out honestly, like Brent, bro, like. Man, he was doing this one show, Outcast, on Cinemax a few years ago. I'm super disappointed I didn't move forward. But, man, I'm just glad to see the team. I saw that they bring in back Seven. I already mentioned her. Jerry, right? You think they're going to be doing some crossovers between this new series and the current Star Trek series on CBS All Access Club?
I don't know. They didn't give you, because they did all of them separately. So they talked about the Discovery. They also talked about a new thing with doing like shorts.
Yes. Talk to me about that.
Kind of like what Marvel's doing, how they're doing like the one shots, like the like they used to do the one shots. So they're gonna be doing shorts. Probably will connect at some point. I don't see why they would be doing the shorts if they weren't going to be trying them.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And Star Trek can get real trippy with the space-time continuum, Klep. So some time travel is never out of the question. So I would love to see maybe young, the homie who's playing the young Vulcan there, homie.
Spock.
Yeah, Spock. So I could see some of that.
Yeah, he was definitely in some of the shorts. It was a story with him and another lady, I can't remember. Yeah. But they were like stuck in an elevator or something like that. Yeah. But yeah.
Man, this is good stuff. What can you tell me about Discovery, Klep? Like, did you catch anything? I know you don't watch the show, right?
Yeah, no, I wasn't. Just really, they were just, brought the panel out, brought the cast out, just talking about what's to come and things like that. They showed a trailer for that as well. But nothing, the biggest thing was the Picard thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the biggest.
And like, Discovery is going into its third season, right? So, like, hey, man, like, somebody's out there watching this, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm super excited for that. I keep saying it, but one day I will sign up to CBS All Access because I just need to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know they have the Twilight Zones. I haven't watched those
I watched the Twilight Zones.
Those
are good.
Man.
I like the Twilight Zones.
Too many damn streaming services, Klep.
That is true. That is true.
Klep, let's move on, bro. Another thing that I know for a fact you saw, and you are as excited as me about this one, because, the God Kev Smith is coming back with the reboot to Silent Bob and Jay.
Jay and Silent Bob reboot, man.
Yeah, bro. Talk to me about this, because the trailer broke out, and, man, a lot of faces are back in this.
So this is Kev Smith doing the ultimate fan servicing for all of his fans. If you are a fan of anything Kevin Smith from the beginning, from Clerks, from Mallrats, Chasing Amy, Dogma, Clerks 2, in that order, I mean, then this is going to be the movie for you, because literally he pulls favors for everybody. Yeah. He got the funding. partnering with Legion M.
Yeah, shout out to Legion M, bro. I know Klep, you did an interview with them last
Jeff
time
Anderson.
they were around in town, right? So
they were there too.
You guys could definitely check out that interview if you go to wearecritics.com, right?
Oh, you can go on our YouTube at CritiX TV.
That's right.
And
right where you seen this video
so Legion
right now.
M did a pop-up at
cool.
the con, and they had a quick stop. That they
for real?
Yeah, it was a pop-up quick
you
stop.
felt like familiar?
Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, we did a photo shoot out at the quick stop one time, Klep.
So yeah, there was a pop-up store of the quick stop done by Legion M at San Diego Comic-Con. It was hilarious.
Yo, Klep, you know what's funny? I was watching that trailer, right? And like the beginning of it is them at the quick stop. And it looks like the quick stop, right? But then it swings the camera around to like where the cops are coming at them, and I'm like, none of that stuff is there.
They always, I don't know why they do that. They don't use the actual. Well, they use the actual front of the quick stop, but anytime the surrounding, they always change it.
It's like completely different.
Because it's an apartment complex, right?
And there's nothing exciting about that. With this, like they have the open field and like the cops is all out there. Let's break it down, bro. Like, what else did we see in this trailer? Like, obviously, Blunt Man and Chronic is getting a reboot. That's what the movie's around, right?
So the hilarious thing about this is Kev Smith is clearly taking a stab at Hollywood, and it's new. What should I say? Journey or attempt to include people and making people feel included. So. Not only is the movie getting rebooted, the original, Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back, where they were trying to stop a movie being made about a comic property that they inspired. So now this time, that movie that was made before is getting rebooted.
Yes.
And not only is it getting rebooted, but they are changing things as far as gender.
Yeah, I saw that.
So
who plays Chronic, bro? Because like I know it was a lady, but I'm like,
you don't know who it is?
No. Like, she was in costume, so I didn't know.
It's Supergirl.
Oh, yeah? It's Melissa?
Yeah, Benoit.
I like that.
Yeah, she came out to the panel as well. Shout out to her.
Nice.
It was
Shout
hilarious.
out Supergirl.
I think it's just hilarious because, like, it's true. Like, and then we were lucky enough to get 2 clips from the movie.
Yo. Hold up. Time out. Was my boy Val Kilmer there too?
He wasn't there. But,
I was about to say.
But Val Kilmer is playing the Blunt Man.
Yeah. He's the new version of Blunt Man, right? Because like even Jason Biggs and James Vanderbeek is in this, right?
Yeah.
So they like super upset in the trailer that the movie's getting remade, which is funny. I don't know, bro. It's just that dumb shit I love.
What I thought was funny is the way we got 2 clips from this movie, and one of them was this is probably like one of my favorite interactions. I kind of wish I didn't see this.
Yeah.
But they gave us Jay and Silent Bob's first interaction with Brody.
Yeah. I saw that
in the comic book store.
What's homie's name, real quick?
Jason Lee.
Yeah. Jason.
So they gave us the whole scene of when he's explaining to them that the movie's
getting because like even in Strike Back, he was the one that told them you guys don't know your comic book is getting a movie, so it's only right he's the one that gets to break it down to them. It's
probably like the best, like most intelligent humor that I've seen Kev do.
Yeah.
So he breaks down the difference between a reboot and a remake, and it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I bet.
So shout out to Kev for that. Like, I don't want to give too much of that scene away, but it is hilarious.
Yeah.
And the second scene that we got was he reenacts exactly what we were watching. So we're in a panel watching Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
And in the movie, there's a scene.
They're in a panel. Watching Kevin Smith.
So Kevin Smith is the one rebooting the movie.
So wait, Kevin Smith is playing Kevin Smith, and he's also playing Silent
Bob. Yes.
That's gold, baby. I love that. Klep, what can we expect from this movie? Because I saw tons of cameos. I saw your boy Matt Damon. I saw your boy Ben Affleck.
Brian Quinn
from Impractical Jokers, which we're going to get to that in a little bit.
Let's talk about the story behind Ben Affleck.
Oh, yeah. Because, talk to me, Klep. What do you know?
So, for years, it's always been in question, was there an issue between Kevin and Ben Affleck? Like, they just weren't friends. Well, they were always friends, but they just stopped talking.
After Jilly? No, what was it? They made 2 movies together, right?
No,
they made Jersey Girl.
They made a lot of movies together.
No, I mean, like, recently after like...
Mallrats.
No, bro, I'm talking about in the late 2000s, around the fallout.
He did Jersey Girl.
Jersey Girl.
Jersey Girl's the only one he made with him.
Okay.
And then Geely came out before Jersey Girl.
Okay.
And
Jersey Girl is actually a dope movie.
It is a dope movie. And I always said this. I felt like Kev was cheated. I felt like had Jersey Girl had come out before Geely,
yeah, it would have been okay.
Would have been a smash.
But after Geely, people were like done with J-Lo and Ben.
So I feel like Kev got cheated.
So talk to me. So you felt like there was some type of issue with the people was perceived like a problem, but not really?
Even to Kev, like he told a story about how they hadn't talked to each other for like 8 years.
What?
Yeah. They haven't had not one bit of communication. And, you know.
Whose fault is that, though?
I mean, I blame them both. I mean,
yeah, because like, hey man, like we all have our relationships. That hey man, if you don't reach out, I don't reach out, and we're both good. You know what I'm saying?
If it wasn't for interview that Ben Affleck had recently, where the interviewer said to him, "So you know, has Kev called him about the reboot?" And he was like, "I'm available."
Oh man!
And then the word got back to Kev, and Kev,
he's like, "Yo, fuck it, I'm gonna reach out."
He thought about it first. He didn't
reach out to this huge movie star that happens to be a friend of me.
He reached out through text, and you know he replied back, and then he said, "Hey, we want to come out and come out and play, and you know we're doing this movie down here." And he didn't even have a part for him. He wasn't even written in the movie.
Yeah.
They were almost wrapped, and he went down and they made magic. He wrote a spot for me. He said, "Hey, would you be interested in playing Holden McNeil again?" And immediately he was like, "Hell yeah!" So
cool, man.
So he comes down and he says that the scene with Holden with Ben Affleck is a direct sequel to Chasing Amy, and wraps up so nicely. And I believe that because Kevin can wrap a story up very, very nicely. Because I was very, very excited and thrilled with the way that Clerks 2 ended. It didn't end the way I expected it to end. I didn't see that ending coming, so I'm excited to see how Holden McNeil's storyline in Chasing Amy wraps up in this reboot.
Cool, man. Yeah. Cool. So, when are we going to see this movie, Klep?
October. There's no official date. I just know it's October. It's coming out, and I'm excited. And Kevin Smith and Jay Mewes are going to be doing numerous screenings across the country to promote this movie. Nice. They will be present at these screenings.
We're going to try to get in there, Klep?
We're going to try our hardest to try to get in there. Hopefully Legion M show some love, and we can, we can get in there and do that. But we'll see.
Maybe get some one-on-one time with the God?
Hopefully. The Tusk God?
Yeah, man. I love that.
But yeah.
And I know Jason Mewes is directing a movie, too.
I heard about that.
Yeah, bro. Homie's getting busy. What you think? Like,
I mean, I think it's good. I mean,
you got to branch out, Klep.
These guys have been in the industry together for a long time, and it's good to see that they're doing things that they love, especially with, through film, through comics, through all that. And there's also rumors that they're bringing back Comic Book Man, but it's only going to be one of the guys. Mike, I think it is. Mike is trying to bring it back on his own.
Why not, man? If it works, it works. You know what I'm saying? Klep, you mentioned that another person that gets a cameo in this movie is Brian Quinn. You know him as Q from Impractical Jokers.
Yeah.
I know that you had a chance to sit at Impractical Jokers panel or your time over there in San Diego. So tell me about that panel, Klep. I saw the boys was in there. Your boy Murr, your boy who else was there? Sal was in there.
Sal wasn't there. It was Q
and Joe.
Merle and Joe.
Cool.
And dude, it's like when you get those guys together on the stage, it's just a hilarious time.
Yeah, bro. Like, I love Impractical Jokers. I've watched probably most of the episodes, and I still leave it on TV whenever it comes on because like I still find it funny.
We're still laughing at the same jokes.
I'm laughing at the same jokes, kid, and it's still funny.
Yeah.
So tell me, like, what these guys talk about? They got a new season coming out. Is that what's happening?
New season coming out. That's what they were promoting. But I do a little curve, and I asked a certain question that I was curious about because being a fan of Practical Jokers, I've seen these guys on television for so long. I've always wanted to know why there wasn't a movie. So my question to Quinn was, I saw you pop up in the Jay and Silent Bob trailer, and he's like, yes, and I'm like, so have you guys ever thought about doing a movie?
Yeah.
What's going on? And he tells me that they already filmed a movie. They just never released the movie.
What?
Yeah, so there was an Impractical Joker movie. They just never put it out.
So in the vein of like Jackass the movie, it's just Impractical Jokers the movie, the show type of deal. Like
for all we know,
it's just a long episode of Impractical Jokers. For all we know,
they probably have incorporated some of that footage already and already released it. But I have always thought of bigger and better, tasks.
Yeah.
for a movie, and I thought maybe 2 years ago would have been the right time for it.
Yeah.
So, but to hear him say that very nonchalantly too, he was just like, "Oh yeah, there's definitely we did a movie," and he's just like, no one ever talked about it. So I was like, "Oh, interesting."
So this is somewhere sitting right now.
Somewhere.
Yo, listen, if you're a fan of Impractical Jokers, get on your Twitter machine and get at these guys. Be like, "Yo, what's up? Can we get a release for this movie?" Because the fans want to see it.
Yeah, I would love to see it, especially if it antes up what we've already seen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that was the whole point of Jackass. Bigger, better, crazier. Yes. I would love to see that. So, and they talk about a lot about how it's difficult for them to get a lot of their jokes off because a lot of people just recognize them all the time.
I bet.
Makes sense,
especially if they stay in New York and the big cities.
They gotta come out here. Come to Mass or something.
Oh, they don't, bro. They'll be just as recognizable here. They gotta go somewhere wild. You know what I'm saying? But, maybe somewhere wild could be a little dangerous. You can't be playing these jokes on everybody.
Yeah.
Klep, so did they tell you why this movie never got a release?
No, we didn't get into it. He just talked about, he doubled back into Jay and Bob reboot and had said he had a lot of fun doing the movie and that we should expect some real fun things in it.
What else can you tell me about the Impractical Jokers panel? Did they show why Sal wasn't there, kid?
No, I didn't. We kind of walked in. Me and I walked in late on that because we were coming from a different panel. So they could have announced it and we just missed out on it. Like I said, there's a ton of things going on at this con, and it's almost impossible to do everything. So we kind of stepped in on that one late, and so they could have announced it, but we didn't.
Klep, did you get
one of the last questions in the panel?
You got a chance to see any exclusive footage of the show?
No. There was no footage showed. It was literally like a personable round table, but it was like they were on stage and we were all just sitting there. There wasn't even a lot of outlets in that room at the time, but felt one-on-one. So intimate,
Any questions that maybe any of the press that was there with you that asked them that stuck with you? Maybe something that might be worth passing.
Just mainly that one about how do they get off on doing all these shows without getting recognized? You know what I mean? That was like one of the main questions I was asked.
You remember what they said?
Yeah, like they always get recognized.
Yeah, it's just like, man, just scrap this scene.
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, that must suck.
Yeah, especially when you're trying to shoot some candid, hidden camera stuff. Klep, one of the other things that you got a chance to see is you got to see some clips. Maybe what'd you see from the new Batman movie, bro? I know Batman Hush, the animated. If you don't know, DC puts out some of the most solid animation when it comes to superheroes.
So here's the thing, all right? So we did a panel for Hush. We didn't actually see the premiere of it. The premiere was later in the night.
Yeah.
And by that time, we had already we were invited to the Steve Aoki thing. So
you have to go party.
Yeah, we did that. So,
Klep got a party,
bro. So much stuff, dude. But we did get a chance to speak with the voice actors of Hush and get a feel of the new faces, because these are all new voices, new faces. Like, we don't know any of these people. The only voice that I can remember knowing was the lady who played Harley Quinn. And she's done like multiple stuff, and then there was like one other guy who's done multiple stuff. But for the most part, the Batman was new.
Is she also voicing Harley Quinn for the new series on DC Universe?
I don't know that. Yeah. I don't know that for sure. I don't see why not. That looks pretty awesome too, by the way.
Yeah.
At first I was kind of like, we don't know.
It's definitely an adult cartoon, you know what I'm saying? So it's R-rated, and it's going to be on your favorite DC, what's it called? DC Universe. And I think they're like merging with the HBO Max, the new streaming service that's coming out. Oh God, I don't know why I even laugh. It's not funny.
But the dude Jason O'Mara, he was cool. The new Batman, he actually.
Jason O'Mara, didn't he play Batman before?
I think he played Batman in a different.
He's been playing it in the last few movies. Yep, yeah, so like Son of Batman, all those movies, Batman versus Robin. Like I think he's been Batman for all of those.
He was in Reign of Superman.
Okay. Yeah, because and then the death of Superman too, right?
Yep.
Yeah, because those are all like that universe. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure he probably been doing them since the first Justice League War.
And you know what else he did too, right?
Oh yeah, he was in Shield. He was
Jeffrey Migz.
Yeah, he was
Patriot.
The Patriot, the fake Patriot, right?
Yeah. He lost a lot of weight. He didn't look the same.
No.
Yeah, he didn't look the same to me. He was almost unrecognizable. But,
okay.
But yeah.
That's all good. Now, are you looking forward to watch the adaptation of the famous comic story?
Batman Hush?
Yeah, bro.
You know what? I've always been a fan. I've always wanted to read that storyline. I know the storyline. I just never got into the storyline like I wanted to because I just haven't had a chance to read it.
Yeah.
But I think it's brilliant, and I need to read it because I want to read it, and I think I kind of want to read it before I watch the actual.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be disappointed.
So, if you guys don't know, Batman has one, if not the best rogues gallery, right? Across all villains, right? Batman's got the A-listers, right? Joker, Bane, like the A-list, you know what I'm saying? Like, the Hush is one of the newer villains introduced, but it's got like a really deep personal connection to Bruce Wayne's Batman, you know what I'm saying? It's like a childhood friend. He comes back, man, to just wreck the Bat. And you can watch that movie right now, according to Klep, on the DC streaming service, DC Universe. Klep, are you going to be watching this movie?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be watching this movie.
I'm definitely going to be watching this movie as well, man. I really like the stuff that DC does with their animation. And I'm sure this is great as well. Klep, Comic-Con, right? Tons of toys, tons of things to buy, bro. But I've heard there were some exclusive joints. And I want you to break that down a little bit. Like, what are some of the dope exclusive toys you saw while you were there?
One of the things about Comic-Con that people enjoy, and it's not just, the celebrity stuff. It's not just, the cartoon stuff. People go there. It's not just cosplay. People go there for the experience, and they go there for the exclusives.
Some shopping, kid.
Comic-Con exclusives that you can't get anywhere else.
Some of them Funko Pops.
So there's Funko Pops that only get released at the con. You can't get anywhere else unless you're buying them aftermarket offline, and you're going to pay twice the price for them at that point. Or you're just going to see them bouncing around. Because some places buy Funkos back. So, like, if you go to, like, let me see, like, That's our local comic book
Shout out
store.
That's
I think FYE even does it, too. They do it for trade-in and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You can trade in Funko Pops in certain retail stores, and maybe someone was crazy enough to trade in 2019 San Diego Comic-Con 50th anniversary Funko Pop exclusive.
Yeah.
It happens. But not only that, toy companies.
Yeah.
Like Mattel.
Ooh.
Mesco.
Ooh. Hasbro.
A couple others that Super 7.
Yeah.
They have exclusive toys that they make just exclusively for the Comic-Cons, and they come with short inventory.
Oh, yeah?
Enough inventory for the weekend.
So hot grab. Like, you see it, you better buy it, kid, because you're going to regret it.
I missed out on this, and I'm so pissed.
Tell me, Klep.
And it's only because I was busy. I was working.
That's a hard copy Klep right here.
I was busy. I was working. I was trying my hardest to get my hands on this. They had a dual package of the original He-Man.
Okay.
Prince Adam and He-Man in one pack. Ask me how much it was.
How much, Klep?
For the two,
yes,
it was $35
each.
No.
Okay.
One pack.
That's a steal.
That is a steal.
Yeah.
Ask me how much it is online.
How much is the resale value, Klep, for the hype beast out there?
I haven't seen it any less than $130.
Whoa, that's like a big surcharge.
And that was before the weekend was even over. So if you didn't get it while you were there, the only way you're gonna get it is if you pay triple the price online.
And you know what, Klep?
Yeah.
That Masters of the Universe movie's on the way, so you know what's gonna happen to that after that drops.
It was a pretty solid toy. Like, it looked exactly like the original. It wasn't redone. It wasn't. It just, the only thing that was different was Prince Adam's clothing. Like, he wasn't wearing the traditional pink. He was wearing like a blue jacket. Blue jacket.
They're trying to switch it up.
But the He-Man was official. They also had
Battle Cat kid.
No, they didn't have Battle Cat, but there was a separate. They had a multi pack of Batman. So they had different
costumes.
They get different costumes. And one of the Batman was multicolored, like the rainbow.
Okay.
And then they had it was like black and white stripe.
Okay.
There was like, I think, like 4 in a pack.
Exclusives.
That was $80.
Exclusives,
yeah,
Klep.
Exclusives. There was something else that Al wanted to get, but he missed out on it. He was really, really upset.
That's another collector that I know there.
Yeah. Nah, but The exclusive toys, man, like that was Mattel. That was just Mattel. Like you know, like the Mesco and all those other guys, they had some good stuff too. But Al was able to get it. They had like this Moon Knight statue that he got for one of his guys.
Hey,
it was pretty dope.
Moon Knight, bro.
Yeah.
Every time we get one of these announcements, Klep.
I know what it was, and you were gonna be pissed when I tell
talk
you
to
what
me.
It was. Dude, there was an exclusive Slim Jim Macho Man.
Ooh, step into
who
Slim
came
Jim.
in a Slim Jim package.
Like in the box?
In the box with holding the Slim Jim in his hand. It was $25.
That's a steal, Klep.
And it's gone.
Yeah,
so
no, and
I can imagine what it is online right now.
Yo, action figure collectors for wrestling figures, it's next level, Klep.
They had a lot of wrestlers in the building too. They were doing signings. And
yeah? Who was in the house?
New Day.
Yo, bro, I saw R-Truth was walking the con, and he actually had to defend his title while presenting. Yeah, they got a new 24/7 title. He was walking around with it. He had to defend it, bro.
Right there at the con?
Right at the con.
How did I miss it? You see what I'm saying, man? Like,
yeah, bro, the con is huge, kid.
What time of day was this?
I'm not sure. I watched it on the internet, on IGN. I think it happened during their their interview segment with R-Truth. But it looked awesome, bro.
That's what I'm talking about. Experience, man. Only at Comic-Con will you see someone have to defend the 24-hour title. Yeah. Randomly.
Damn, so you're telling me the WWE champion Kofi Kingston was in the house?
Yeah, it was one of them.
Just Xavier, probably.
It was probably Xavier. I think it was Xavier. And these names escape me, and I know these names. The redhead. Yeah. Can't remember her name.
Okay.
She's beautiful.
Girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't
Maria,
remember.
maybe?
No.
Sasha?
No.
I don't know.
No.
Becky Lynch?
Yes.
Oh, the WWE Women's Champ.
Yes, she was there.
Yeah, the man, Becky Lynch.
There was a couple.
That's
awesome.
awesome.
And the lines weren't even that long for them either.
Yeah, well, hey, so many celebrities there competing for attention, right?
Yeah, dude, it's insane. And like the way that they were doing the toy thing was like first come first serve, and then they would cut it off and they'd be like, come back tomorrow.
Nice, because we got to make this last.
Yeah, they made it last, and then Sunday was the last day. I attempted and I failed, but I did come up on something.
Talk to me, Klep. What was your come up, kid?
Shout out to Super 7 because, and this is for the old heads because a lot of people are not gonna know about this. You probably won't know about
No, Klep. Talk.
There was a movie. There was a movie that came out in the 80s.
Take them to school, Klep.
That was about some dancing youth.
Okay.
Some break dancing youth.
You talking about Footloose?
Nope.
Talking about breaking?
I'm talking about breaking.
Electric Boogaloo?
I'm talking about breaking. I came up on some breaking action figures. Exclusively in a boombox.
Okay.
And you slide it open and there's Turbo, Kelly, and Ozone. And Turbo has the broom.
Yo, which one was like Fab Five Freddy? Did he play a part in that movie? No. Was he in part 2?
Ice-T did.
Oh.
Yeah. But I got me some exclusive breaking action figures.
This guy.
I was gonna do a video.
This guy.
I don't do toy reviews at all, but this was special because I gotta show this to my brother because he's gonna lose the shit when he sees this. Like breaking action figures. Like, where you ever gonna find that? Only at San Diego Comic-Con Super 7, and they have a store in San Diego, and I didn't even notice until I was leaving, right around the corner from the con.
Bro, the fandom is real.
The fandom is real, and I'm happy that I got my breaking action figures. I'm never gonna touch them, but the fact that I have them and no one else will probably ever see them makes me very happy.
I bet, Klep. Yo, Klep, let's get into the main event. Probably the sole reason why you headed to San Diego Comic-Con this year.
It's the only reason.
The only reason?
The only reason.
Bro, hold up. Before we do this, I want to give you a shout out though, Klep, because a few years ago, man, you set yourself a goal. You said, Migz, bro, I'm going to be at San Diego Comic-Con pretty soon. And you know what? You did that, and you did that really soon, kid. So congratulations to you, brother.
I remember telling, like last year, I was telling Al, I was like, listen, our outlet, we're gonna make it to San Diego Comic-Con. I was like, next year, and that was last year when I said that. We're gonna make it there. And I mean, part of the reason we do this is for not just for us, but for you guys to watch and be inspired. That whatever you want to do, just go out and do it.
It's obtainable.
If you don't get up off your ass, it's never gonna happen.
Yeah.
So you got to go out there and you got to do what you want to do, or it's never gonna happen.
That's right. Hey, there's a reason why we close our shows the way we close our shows every week. You know what I'm saying? Like, we do believe in that, right? Like, you need to chase your dreams, man. Dream chasers, Meek Mill, you already know. Klep, like I said, man, main event. The reason probably why the critics came in, checked out this video, they wanted to hear us talk about Marvel and their latest Phase 4 announcement. That's right, the newest slate from Disney Marvel. We finally know what's ahead for the next few years, 2 years, and maybe beyond, Klep.
Yep.
You were in the house, bro.
I was in the house.
Down some of the energy, bro, because like you already said, people out there were camping for days, kid. Was it still that hype by the time, you know, the God came out, Kevin Feige?
So listen, like I said, this was like a rock concert, man. I'm going to break it down to you how, like, you know, just looking on that stage and just knowing that this man was going to come out on that stage, Kevin Feige, was just overwhelming enough. And then to see the energy in the building when they announced his name and you knew it was about to go down. Everything that you could ever want to know was about to be given to us. And it was just exhilarating, dude. Like, he starts off with Eternals.
So wait, hold on. Did he walk out to a theme song, right?
He walked out to a sizzle reel. Like, he gave us a full recap of the Infinity Saga right then and there, right on stage. And they were tough, man. Trust me. Like, security was like, listen, cameras down. When there's footage on that screen, you don't bring the cameras up. You let this thing rock. So it's like you're there. You're a fan. You're not even working anymore. You're just watching what's given to you, and you got to take it. You got to accept it. And, dude.
So wait, he didn't come out to the Avengers theme?
The Avengers theme was being played, but he came out to, you know, scissor reel to, you know, the Infinity Saga.
This is what I made, my creation. Bask in my glory.
And then he goes right into it, dude. No holding back. He goes right into Phase 4, and he says, we're going to talk about things to come, and the crowd goes crazy.
Klep.
Dude.
First announcement, hit me with it. What was it?
It was the Eternals. which is a property that I'm not really all that excited about.
I don't think a lot of people are familiar with it, but the more I'm learning about it, the more I'm excited for it.
Yeah, so I mean, and I think it's going to be the cast alone is just enough to
cast is epic.
Yeah, it's like I don't even really care at this point, like what the hell the shit is about. I just know it's about Celestials, the first Celestials in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. We're talking this predates Ego, this predates Thanos' family, this predates, you know, all godlike creatures, you know, within the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and we're going to get pretty much an origin of Marvel.
This is where they came through, because the Celestials came through and they experimented on man, right? And from that we came out with a few races, right? We came out with man, right? We came out with the Eternals, which is like Superman, no pun intended. And then we got the Deviants, right? Which is, we already met one of them, haven't we, Klep? The Mad Titan himself.
Yeah,
it's a descendant of some of these Deviants. So anyways, Kevin Feige comes through, and he makes quite the announcement on the cast. Klep, let's break it down. Who do we got here, Klep?
Oh, so we got Brian Henry Tyree. We never get
Brian Tyree Henry?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, we get Angelina Jolie.
And we get Salma Hayek.
Salma Hayek.
Who she plays a huge role because she's like the leader of the Eternals.
And you know, I'm super excited for that, Klep. Because why, Klep? I need my Latinos in the house.
You and Al are both excited about that.
Yo, bro, I am rooting for my peoples. Not that I don't like your peoples. I just need to see my peoples up there too. You know what I'm saying? I just want a piece of the pie, Klep. Klep, who else do we see? We have Homegirl from Walking Dead, correct?
Yeah, she plays a deaf character for the first time.
And I believe she'll be playing another deaf character, which is cool. Now I'm saying?
When I say for the first time, I mean the first in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Don't misquote me.
Who else do we have? Well, I mean, we mentioned Angelina Jolie, and like, hey, what a grab, right?
Dude, like Richard Madden, and it's Brian Tyree Henry.
Okay.
Yeah, make sure we get that right.
Kumail Nanjiani.
Dong Seek Ma.
Okay.
Lauren Rudolph.
Okay.
And the two of those I haven't heard of. And yeah, Kamal. Your guy Kamal.
And homie, Richard Madden from Game of Thrones.
Richard Madden. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now you may know him as Robb Stark. You know what I'm saying? One of the Starks is in the house, so you already know it's gonna be legit. Klep, how excited are you for this flick?
I gotta tell you, I wasn't really all that excited until I saw the cast in front of me. because, like I said, I'm really nervous for Marvel when it comes to this cosmic side of things. Like, because I feel like it's very sci-fi, and sci-fi is not that big, and a lot of people may or may not get into it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm on board because I just want to see how it all ties in Phase 4.
I'm just all in at this point, bro. They have not yet disappoint me, and if the house got to break 1 point, at 1 point, why not now? Klep, what else did they announce, bro? Because I know, I know everything that's there. What else did he came out with?
Well,
bro?
I mean, as far as with the Eternals, like they're going with a fairly new director too.
Yeah,
Chloe Zhao, whatever. She's not really known for much, so it's like I said, Marvel. I trust Kevin.
Yeah,
we'll see what happens.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right after they announced the Eternals, they went into they kind of went sideways.
Yeah,
and introduced a TV show,
Disney Plus stuff.
One of the Disney Plus shows.
We're trying to sell that right now.
Which was Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Ooh, Klep.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that one, Klep. And I'm going to tell you what right now. Bro, I can't wait to see our Bucky Barnes, Sam Wilson, because they're both going to be trying to get that mantle, right? I know that shield is very prominent in the logo, Klep.
Yeah.
And there's a reason why they did that, right? I think they're going to address Captain America's legacy, right? And who else to oppose that legacy than the man that nearly broke everything? The man who broke up the Avengers, Klep. Daniel Bruhl, that's right. Baron Zemo will be making a return to this series, Klep.
So we were lucky enough while we were there.
Yes, tell me, because I searched the internet for this footage and I've yet to find it.
Oh no, you're not gonna find this footage. So they showed footage for Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Telling me what I can't do.
And the footage that they showed was Baron Zemo addressing the camera. It looked like he was sort of like in an interview. He had a full beard as well. So it looked totally different from his character in Winter Soldier. And he's calmly, in his calm tone, addressing that all he really wants to do is reunite with some friends.
Ooh.
In a deviant kind of way. And we know he's talking about the Avengers. And then the camera glitches.
Yeah.
It flashes Zemo's mask.
The infamous purple mask?
Yeah, so Zemo will be in full
Bro, can you describe it to me? Because, I can't, how legit, how accurate are they going with this?
Super legit.
He's got the white eyes.
He had
he's got the little crown.
He didn't have a crown. He just had the purple.
The baklava.
Yeah, over his face. And it flashed really quick, and then it went off. And the crowd went nuts. Nuts.
Yeah.
Bro,
honestly, Daniel Bruhl, bro, super talented, right? I've seen this dude do movies in French. I've seen this dude do a movie in Spanish. Full talking the language, you know what I'm saying? German. This dude is your actor's actor, you know what I'm saying? So the fact that Marvel has him for this show, super exciting stuff. Klep, what was the next move, Klep? Let's move on.
The next move after that,
and more Disney Plus. Another TV show.
Yeah, we got another. This one was a movie. We got another movie announcement, and this one I was really excited for because it's kind of one of those ones that slipped through the cracks that a lot of people probably didn't remember until they flashed that logo, and then everybody went fucking nuts. Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi.
Super excited for this, Klep.
So I'm excited for this only because of where they're going with it. Now, during this announcement, Kevin Feige not only is talking about Shang-Chi, but he asked one simple question to the crowd.
What is it?
And he said, how many people remember the 10 rings?
Oh, this guy right here.
The 10 rings. Now, not only did he ask us how many people remember the 10 rings, he gave us a sizzle reel of every 10 rings Easter egg from every Marvel movie that most of us didn't even know.
Yeah, he said a lot of it has been missed. The fans never picked up on it. Yeah, he said that.
I don't remember it.
On Ant-Man, the first one, or Ant-Man and the Wasp?
I don't know because they flashed it, but he was like, and then he goes, you guys probably didn't remember that 10 rings in the Ant-Man. And I'm like, I don't remember that. And I remember all that shit.
Yeah, I know.
I do not remember the Ant-Man Easter egg for the 10 rings. But then he assured us that the real Mandarin was on his way.
Ooh.
And they already announced who was actually.
Yes, Tony Liu, I believe is his name. So here's what's super like awesome about this story, right? Homie who's playing Shang-Chi, right? Asian American actor, a couple years ago, right? Fresh off the release of Captain America, First Avenger, and Thor, right? Homie got on Twitter and at Marvel, he was like, "Good job on Thor and Captain America. Now let's see you tackle an Asian American superhero." Bro, years later, this is the dude who they picked to play that character. So that's super feel-good story, man. Congrats to that, man. He worked for it, and, he deserves it. I want to see what they do with him. And, there's rumors about what they're trying to do with the Mandarin, Klep.
What rumors?
Like, you probably won't like this because, you're a source material guy. But supposedly, this is going to be Shang-Chi's dad.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't
you all right with that?
I don't hate it.
Yeah. Listen, we're not going to get Fu Manchu, homie, with the long mustache.
That sucks.
No, bro. Let's get out of here with that cartoon caricature things.
I need to look. I need to look. As long as he has the 10 rings, I'm good.
No, I doubt they'll even do that.
Then what's the point? He's not the Mandarin.
He is.
I need the 10 rings.
What if you get Trevor?
I will fucking walk out of the theater. I will walk out of that theater.
Trevor.
That was a travesty. I was so pissed off when I went. That was my very first IMAX experience, Marvel. I went to go see Iron Man 3 in IMAX. That was my very first IMAX
I don't care what he says.
And I walked out of there.
Still one of my favorites.
Ole, 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 ole.
Yo, Sir Ben Kingston, bro. What's up? What's up?
Oh, man, that trailer fooled the fuck out of me. Like, I thought he was going to be so bad.
Listen, let's not get into our differences into that movie, bro.
Let's go.
Anyway, so listen, I feel like Shang-Chi and the Mandarin is going to retroactively make that movie way better for a lot of people.
Yeah, and I like the whole Legend of the Ten Rings thing. It has a nice ring to it. I just wish that Tony could have been around.
Bro, and they're going with, like, a full Asian American cast. And they even hire Asian American director, right?
Yeah. And Marvel's good at picking, like, these guys that they don't have a big roster, but they're good at telling the story. I've never heard of this guy before, but he looks like he knows his shit. He doesn't have much of it under his belt, but I'm sure Kevin Feige knows what he's doing. So absolutely,
like from what I've seen, what they're trying to do is they've been hiring these like smaller time directors, making sure somebody can come in and make a movie inside the Marvel playground, right? Like sometimes someone comes in with their own vision, and like as great as that could be, sometimes it just doesn't work out, right? We've seen it before with other directors that exited projects because of that.
Yeah.
So Klep, what else is on the slate, bro? Like let's see. Like I know
right after that,
he
announces WandaVision.
WandaVision, bro.
WandaVision.
Yo, super interesting about this, right? Because I believe the daughter of homegirl from Captain Marvel's in this. Because remember, after the blip, people came back 5 years later, right? Now she goes on to become a superhero herself, right, Klep?
Photon. Well, she becomes Photon, but then she also is an iteration of Captain
Marvel. Yeah. So like, what are we seeing? Like how are we gonna get Vision back? Like, yo, it's gonna be super interesting. And what's crazy about WandaVision is that homegirl Elizabeth Olsen, right, Scarlet Witch herself, plays a big role into the next thing he announced that he not, Klep.
Oh, dude, listen, I love, this is the thing I like about Marvel, is that now they're getting it. Now they understand that they need to intertwine these characters, and there has to be crossovers. It's the only way it works.
So what's this crossover, Klep?
The crossover is Doctor Strange in
the subtitle.
Multiverse of Madness.
That's what I'm talking about.
Dude.
I love it. Scott Derrickson's coming back. Director, you know what I'm saying? He was super excited. He did a great job on the first Doctor Strange.
Listen, people always argue that Doctor Strange is not one of the best MC movies.
They're wrong.
I feel like that is like one of the best origin stories
in
the entire MCU. And to see them exploring the multiverse, and Kevin Feige knows what he was doing, because he goes, we made you think that Mysterio was lying when he mentioned the multiverse, but you're wrong, and bam, here we go.
It's been confirmed too. Like, yo, the Ancient One, shout out to Tilda. She mentioned it, in the past.
She did.
Like it's not new. Yeah. What else is coming to Disney Plus / the theaters, bro?
So after they announced the whole Doctor Strange thing, then they went right back to the television side of things, and they introduced. We already knew about this one, but they talked about Loki.
And from what I've heard, Klep, correct me if I'm wrong, this is picking up with Loki right after he took that Tesseract and disappeared.
Yeah. It takes place in that era when he disappeared, and we don't know where he is, but we're gonna find out where he is and what's going on. And this is kind of like cool because we're still getting changed Loki.
Okay.
Because that Loki wasn't a good guy.
No, that Loki is the same Loki that we've all been speculating as of late, saying that he's been corrupted by the Mind Stone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So we'll see. Now he doesn't have the scepter no more, does he?
No.
He just got the Tesseract.
He just has the Tesseract.
Which is, we all know it's quite the weapon, right?
Yeah.
Moving on, Klep, we got What If.
We got the What If, which I'm interested in the What If.
Me too.
I just went to the comic store and just grabbed a whole shit ton of What Ifs.
Just in case?
Yeah, not just in
Hard
case.
copy,
Like I just
Klep.
wanted to really just read them. And
Jeffrey Wright is he came out to do
The Watcher.
The Watcher,
The
homie.
Watcher.
Him along Stan Lee. It's one of the Watchers.
I can't wait. I'm excited for this. It's animated though, which kind of sucks. But a lot of the big names are coming back to do voiceovers.
Yes,
so
I've heard.
Which is really, really cool. And a lot of names that you would be excited to hear come back. Not just, people that you've never heard of, but there's going to be a shit ton of names that you're very, very, very
And if you don't know Jeffrey Wright, homie, go watch Westworld. Go watch the original Shaft. Because peoples, you know what I'm saying? That's all I got to say.
Thanos is coming back to do voices.
Oh, yeah. Brolin.
Yeah, Brolin. Sebastian Stan. We've got Tom Hiddleston's going to be back. Michael B. Jordan's going to be Killmonger.
Nice.
Haley Atwell. Chadwick Boseman.
What if
Paul
Killmonger
Rudd.
survive?
Yeah, I know, right?
Are we getting to that?
I don't know. I don't know. But there is a What If Civil War. There is a What If Secret Invasion. I got those.
Why?
There's a lot of what ifs that.
A lot of interesting things.
Yeah. There's also, which is very hard to find right now, a what if Jane Foster was Thor.
Well,
which is considered her first appearance as Thor.
Bro, they're doing that storyline, so that's not a what if. That's a eventually.
Eventually, if.
Yeah, that's an eventually when. That's a when. That's not a if. Klep, what else? We got a Hawkeye TV show, right?
Yeah, but before that, they talked about the Thor.
Okay,
Thor.
Taika coming back.
Love and Thunder, which is a cool ass name for a Thor film.
Cool ass logo.
Cool ass everything. I'm excited for that. And Thor's not even my favorite.
Korg and Meek.
Of course they're gonna be.
They're coming back.
Yeah, of course.
Yo, how crazy,
Master?
Bro? How crazy is it that, we got the Warriors 3, right?
Yep.
But it didn't stick.
No, it didn't.
But then Korg and Meek came through, and people loved them.
Yeah.
What's up?
I think they thought that we were gonna really hold on to the Warriors 3, and maybe because they put Sif in the show and the Shield, and it didn't. She was okay, but it just didn't really stick. But I like Korg and Meek. I like the Ragnarok cast. Period. Overall, we already know Valkyrie's coming back.
Yeah.
She officially announced that her character is lesbian.
Bro, but didn't she had a relationship with another Valkyrie?
I don't.
They mentioned that during Ragnarok.
I don't
she was seeing another Valkyrie, and that's why she was distracted in the battle, and that we've been known this. This is not news.
Well, I think it was cool that she kind of put it out there.
Hey, man, why not?
Yeah,
do it up.
They were like, what? They asked her. They said, so what is Valkyrie's first order of business now that she's queen? And she said, well, first she has to find her queen.
Yeah, yeah, cool, man.
So that was cool.
Do it up.
And I'm excited for it. I think the tone of it is going to be exactly like Ragnarok, but probably better. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen.
Ragnarok it's a lot of people's favorite.
And then we got the cool ass introduction for this Hawkeye show.
Break it.
So
Jeremy Renner.
Feige says,
everyone's favorite Avenger.
Well, he says, I'm not going to leave here without talking about some original Avengers. And everybody goes crazy. And then all of a sudden, ladies and gentlemen, Jeremy Renner, and they play the Avengers theme.
Yeah.
And he comes from the audience
in
a suit.
He bumped into a security guard. He made a funny ass face. I saw that. That was awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome, dude. He was a good sport. He came out there. It was good seeing him because he always got the short end of the stick, man. It's good to see Hawkeye coming out there. So I'm excited for that too. Disney Plus Hawkeye series. I want to see where it's going to go.
And they introducing another person taking the mantle, correct?
Kate Bishop. They announced it.
Kate Bishop, female definitely. Hawkeye, or just Hawkeye.
Which means Hawkeye is definitely going to retire. And we're going to. I'm telling you, Young Avengers is coming.
Yeah.
Young Avengers is definitely coming.
He said no Avengers during Phase 4, but that doesn't mean the team's not around. Know what I'm saying? What else did they announce, Klep?
Well, last but not least, in this is what I'm most excited for. The first film from the MCU in 2020, May 2020.
Mm-hmm.
May 1st, 2020.
May 1st.
Black Widow.
Finally.
Long
awaited. Highly anticipated.
Yes. And
Scarlett Jo coming back. Natasha. We might see the origins of the Black Widows. Because I feel like we're gonna see multiple generations of that same type of agent. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a reason why they brought out Florence out and they brought out Rachel Wines. Yeah, like,
oh, okay.
Like I'm sure, like, bro, and like David Harbour's in this. He's rumored to be playing Red Guardian. And you said, Klep, why don't you tell him who's the villain in this movie, Klep?
Listen, man, this character has been like one of my favorite characters, but he kind of grew on me later on as I used to watch the Spider-Man cartoon.
Yeah,
and Deadpool was in it.
Yeah.
Taskmaster has arrived.
Tough.
And he is so fucking official. We saw a trailer. They gave us like a 2-minute something trailer of Black Widow, and the best part of this entire trailer was the ending when she went face to face with Taskmaster and he started mimicking her moves. It's fucking not only did he look the part, but he definitely was kicking ass like Taskmaster should kick ass. And I'm excited for this because I love that Marvel's like not holding punches and just putting character after character after character. Like I don't know, man. I'm just really, really ready for this.
And I know Feige said he didn't have much time to talk, but like there's other projects already confirmed.
Yeah, I mean he confirmed Mutants, man. So
hey, man, I'm so happy that at least
X-Men.
We know it's on the way, right?
It's on the way.
Fantastic Four.
The way.
Mashallah and Blade, all the movies confirmed but not announced for the next few years. Man, it's just a lovely thing to know that we have so much to come in the future.
I cannot wait for this to happen. Phase 4, I'm excited. You guys have no idea. Yeah, I mean, that's it.
Klep.
Yep.
If there's a new team, who is it? Like, I'm not talking Avengers. I'm talking about give me like A-Force or something.
I'm rooting for Young Avengers.
Give me something. No, New Avengers. All right, I can see
Young
that.
Avengers.
Hey, who's the lead in that?
The Patriot. Young Patriot.
Okay.
Patriot. Iron Lad. Kate Bishop. Hawkeye.
Whoa.
Yeah, I mean, I'm ready for that team.
I can see that. I can see that as a Disney Plus show. I don't know if I want that as like our main.
Marvel's gonna build it up. Marvel's gonna build it up, and you guys are gonna see these characters come to life.
Bro, honestly,
they might even throw Miles in there.
I want like a reality TV version of the Fantastic Four. Like, oh my God, I can see it in my head. It would be amazing.
Flame on.
It'd be like Love and Hip Hop, but it's Fantastic Four.
Oh God.
Yo, Klep, that's all I got for the critics this week.
Finally, all we got for today. Jesus.
Yo, Klep, you want to leave them with a little something?
As always, CritiX Talk, and we are out of here, man. And we want to make sure that you guys wake up, be passionate, create, repeat. CritiX Talk.
We out.
San Diego, 50 years.
Baby.